Welcome again to Morocco. Watch till the end, I'm going to show you there's an attempted scam last night. Quite annoying, not a major one, quite annoying. The sun is out but it's a wee bit windy, it's not that hot actually, maybe early 20s. Still not that busy Agadir. I was in that bar last night, the night before I was in that bar, sorry. Let's take a wee walk by McDonald's and we'll take you to a place last night that tried to charge me an extra 25% for my drinks. I'll tell you about it in a wee minute. So we're going to go up here, we're going to turn right. There's quite a lot of hotels all the way along the promenade there, but I've not managed to make it all the way right up to the end. If you're coming here in November, I've mentioned it in a few other videos, you will not believe the difference in temperature as soon as the sun goes down here. So around about 6:15 sunset, and almost instantly you need a fleece or a cardigan. It's definitely probably at least 5 degrees, maybe more, maybe 10 degrees cooler than Tenerife at this time of the year. And I'm just heading to the airport actually, and I'm heading to Tenerife. Just booked a wee flight, £32 with Ryanair. Now the bad news is the accommodation at the moment, high season, Tenerife is November. Unlike Agadir, Tenerife is jam packed and a lot of hotels are fully booked, and the ones that are available are very, very expensive. My hotel, the Royal Mirage, just round the corner there. It's up the steps round the corner. It's not up too much, it's kind of dated, kind of worn hotel. I think at one point it was maybe a 4-star hotel, but it's not the best. Can't really complain. I only paid £44 for bed and breakfast. I filmed the breakfast, but I didn't have any breakfast. It was obviously like a Moroccan breakfast, as it should be. We're in Morocco. It wasn't like a full English breakfast like you would get in Tenerife or anything like that. So I can't comment on the food. Staff were nice. They did give me a row for stealing a toilet room, mind you, because I was going down to the pool. So I put a towel in my room, and the maid reported there's a towel missing, and they came down to reception. I was sitting there on my phone, and they says, there's a towel missing from your room. I says, I know. I says, I'm taking it to the pool. I'm going to give you it back once I've been at the pool, because I've got about 7-hour wait in the flight. And she says, it's okay. We've got towels at the pool. You can get off the guy, the attendant at the pool, which I didn't know. So to be fair, I gave her the towel back, and she gave me a new pool towel. It was all good. Hello? So we're going to walk to the end here. Now the wee tourist train leaves from here. It's under £2. It's really, really cheap. Takes you around Agadir. I should have been on it because there might be a few places that I've missed. Speaking to the guy the other day, he's also got the bikes for hire. I think they're about just over £20 a day for the bikes. A couple of hotels overlooking the beach here as well. It's a very nice street this at night. It's all tree lined obviously and all lit up. We'll cross over, and what I'm going to talk about basically is Morocco is very cash is king country. Most places do not want you paying by card because obviously there's extra transaction fees. The transaction fees in most places would only be 2-3% maybe. But be careful, as a Kenzie Europa Hotel, because last night we're going to go by the English pub here. I've done another video talking about prices here. I did go in the English pub. I didn't mention it in my other video. What's that there? Your dressers. Okay, I did mention it in another video. So obviously it's like a tourist trap, the English pub. It's just a big massive pub. They do karaoke, so it's a bit different. You don't really get that here. So it is really for effectively British tourists, probably. Maybe on the golf holiday, you're here with girls or guys, whatever. English pub, how much is a pint? I could not believe it. I went in and there's hardly empty in the place. When I filmed it on that other video you might have seen, there was hardly empty. It was just opening. I went back a couple of hours later after I had some nice tapas. If I remember, I'll show you, but I had some nice tapas. So it was 80 dirhams for a large beer, which is absolutely outrageous. So transfer the 80 dirhams roughly, it translates to about €8. Euros take about 10% off. To translate it to British pounds, you're looking at £7.20 odd for a pint. I don't even think it's a full pint, it's just a large beer. And that was the local stuff. That was special Casablanca. It wasn't even imported stuff. So the prices in the English pub up here are absolutely outrageous. Obviously I declined the pint offer and I ended up going next door, and they've got a menu outside that shows you how much a beer is, etc. Now their beers were 50 dirhams, which is about €5. Again, take 10% off, maybe about £4.50, which is kind of going rate for here. It's roughly between £4 and £5 for a beer here, and most of the kind of tourist cafes and bars. The tapas place round the corner was 550 dirhams, so again a bit more expensive. That was £5. The food was really nice. I'll recommend the wee chicken fajitas I do, wee mini chicken fajitas. I had 2 of them. I took the first order, and there was a bit of a mix up. They then brought me hamburger and chips because I was thinking of getting that at the start, and I says no, I've had the fajitas, and I thought I wonder if they'll charge me for that at the end, but to be fair they never. It's a nice wee place, I'll show you in a minute. So we're going to go by the English pub. So I did check next door how much a beer was. Basically it was €5, £4.50. I thought okay, that's acceptable. I needed somebody with Wi-Fi to upload some videos. My hotel room Wi-Fi is not working, never worked. I moved rooms and it still didn't work in another room. You'll see that in the channel at one point as well. If I remember, I'll leave a wee link up here if you want to see my room. It's not that exciting, but you see what you get for £44 in Agadir. So yeah, so I was in the pub for quite a wee while. I had three pints, so that basically came to 150 dirham, so roughly about €5 a pint. And I wasn't sure how much cash I had on me, and I wasn't sure if I was going to have one last drink for it up the road. So I said there's the English pub, absolutely extortionate. Might be a great pub, great atmosphere. I've seen a few YouTube videos that actually did look quite good. They've got karaoke, free karaoke, as if you should ever pay for karaoke. And I mean, the punters are entertaining. All the other punters, the karaoke. I don't even know if we got a compere in there. Probably have, to be fair. Anyway, just be prepared. It might be the best place to go in high season because it's going to be a live atmosphere. It's going to be pretty good. But the drinks prices are absolutely outrageous. I didn't even check this. So I got 3 pints in here. And I says, this one is called Actors Studio. It's actually quite lively in here. We got shisha pipes and everything. It's quite a good atmosphere. So it's 50 dirhams for a pint. But here's the twist. I says, to pay by card, yeah. So the guy came over with a card machine. Yeah, they've got the drinks menu out there, so I'd actually already done a video, so I knew the price of the beers. Plus I did ask the guy, get in just to double check. Can't remember if it was that guy. It wasn't that guy that served me last night. He maybe just a rep. So asked for the card machine. He says, yeah, you can pay by card, yeah, no problem. So then he comes over and he puts the card machine in front of me. Wee mini stick in there. Puts the card machine in front of me, and it said 200 dirhams, so he charged me for like an extra pint. And I says, no, I've only had 3 pints, it's 50 each, 150, because I knew the price. And I thought, what's he going to say about this? Because obviously 3 drinks can't come to 200, it's impossible to split that evenly. So I was thinking, what's the angle going to be here? And then he said, it's a 200 dirham minimum card fee. I'll show you the tapas place around the corner. 200 dirham minimum card fee. And I thought, right, okay, first of all, if that's the case, you should have told me that when it says, can I pay with card? You should have said yes, but I'm going to charge you 25% extra on your bill. 25%. So charge an extra £5 effectively on the bill for using the card. Or secondly, as it says, listen, Kevin, it's a 200 dirhams minimum fee, so you may as well just have another pint and then we'll pay by card. So you should have said that, but he never. So that really annoyed me because there's no doubt in it. If I just swiped my card, he was not going to give me change. He said, I was going to give you change. There's no way he was going to give me change, no way. This is the wee tapas place, Zed. Tapas was lovely in here, quite a nice wee bar. Quite busy last night as well, a lot of locals in as well. Again, it's pretty expensive for beers, but to be fair, that's the going rate. So after that, it really did annoy me. They tried to charge me like 25% extra for using the card without telling me. I mean, you'd never do that if you're in the UK and you went out for a meal in a restaurant. If it was 15 quid and you say, can I pay by card? They wouldn't come back with a new bill and say it's 20 quid now. It's ridiculous, right? So anyway, it was really annoying me, and I thought, I bet there's not a minimum fee. So I went back to the bar after I finished that drink, and stupidly enough, I says, can I have another drink? I've got no cash on me, can I pay by card? And it's a different guy, and he says, yeah, it's 100 dirham minimum fee, so the minimum fee halved already. And then I says, right, okay, just leave it then, because I wasn't going to have 2 drinks. And then he says, well, he says, if you pay by card, I'll give you change back for the other beer in cash. So I thought, well, that's fair enough. So that's what we've done. So, nice wee restaurant, and there's a few other restaurants up there. I've done a wee video there. So a kind of minor scam, but quite annoying. So just be aware of that. If you ever go to pay by card, make sure that you get told up front if there's any extra hidden costs. Most decent places are going to tell you that. It's a shame as well, because that wee bar I was quite enjoying the vibe in. They gave me 3 olives, popcorn and a few other things. I was quite enjoying it. I've got a wee edited video showing you me inside it. And then at the end they spoiled it all but tried to scam me. So, just a wee thing to be aware of, cash is king here. If you're going to pay by card, it's totally acceptable if they say there's an extra 5% charge or something paying by card. It is acceptable. It's not acceptable when they don't tell you there's an extra fee, and the extra fee is 25%. Cheeky rascals, aren't they? Croc Park, no interest in going there. A few people have mentioned that. There's other YouTube videos showing you. Me, it looks completely boring, unless you like crocodiles. If you're going to go and see crocodiles, you're probably better going and seeing them properly, not when they're in probably captivity here. Okay viewers, I'm heading back to the hotel. If you're new to the channel, hit the wee subscribe button. It's absolutely free, doesn't cost a penny there. Just heading to the airport. The bus, airport bus, is across the road from the hotel. Yeah, that's there, cash in there. It's across the road from the hotel, and it's going to cost me about £4.50 in the bus. It takes 50 minutes. Now I know a lot of people did say I paid over the odds for the taxi journey here, which was 250 dirhams. People say I did pay way too much for that. To be fair, I think it was a 40-minute drive. It's going to take up an hour and 20 minutes, probably that guy's time to go back to the airport. I think what I gave him 300, so I gave him roughly about, what, £27. Yeah, I would say probably in most places that's acceptable. The price of petrol here is a wee bit cheaper than the UK, but it's not really cheap. So I didn't really mind that, to be fair. But the card scam did really annoy me. What's a lovely wee artist pictures for sale here. Don't know if they're originals or prints, not sure, but they're nice. A wee spa here as well. Anyway, my hotel is just up the stairs here. Some very steep stairs. And thanks for watching the Morocco videos. This is my final video in Morocco. I don't know if I'll be able to do one at the airport. I get stopped from filming at the airport on the way here, and I was only holding my phone up and doing a wee 10-second video. So what about with a gimbal? Probably not going to be advisable. I do have a wee smaller camera called a DJI Pocket Osmo I brought with me. The only problem is I don't really know how to use it yet. But it's smaller and a bit more discreet, so it's kind of ideal for doing videos maybe in places where it could be tricky filming. Anyway, I've waffled on enough. Cash is king, that's the moral of the story. Okay, get plenty of cash out. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next one. Check out my playlist in Morocco. Hope you've enjoyed them here, something a bit different. Interesting place.